guys, so I know it's been a while since I posted something. I've been pretty busy with work and life, and I kind of took a break from it, but I figured it's time to finally post something. Today I'm going to be showing you my nighttime makeup look. So basically this is the look that I do when I go out, when I go to the club, when I go to dinners, parties, whatever. I guess depending on the occasion, I might throw in some lashes or some glitter or some extraness. So I don't usually wear foundation, but when I do, I like to put on a primer so that it will last me the whole day or night. So I use L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, which is this little guy right here. I just put it on all over my cheeks. Oh. Make sure you have clean hands before you do this. I like to put it under my eyes a lot because that is one of the spots that the makeup tends to crease. I have another primer for my eyelids. The next thing that I do is I apply my Sonia Kashuk concealer stick, which is in the number 17 Caramel. I used this in my last video. This is like my kind of go-to for just like a quick cover-up. But if I'm putting on foundation, I do like to put a bit on under my foundation. So I use like a totally non-traditional method of doing this, but it works for me, so yeah. I like to put it on under my eyes. I kind of followed along what most makeup artists are doing right now, but I kind of made my own version of it because I don't know how to do what they do, and I'm not going to pretend I do by drawing a bunch of lines on my face with dark and light concealer. Okay, so I put it on my chin, put it there, all the way up my nose. I'm kind of breaking out right now, so it's not the best thing to be putting makeup over it, but I figured why not. I like to put it right under my cheekbones, right there. Next thing I do is I add foundation over that. Okay, I'm about to tell you guys something that's going to make me sound super cheap, but whatever, it's a good tip. I live in Canada, Toronto specifically. Our summers are maybe 3 months of like hot weather, and because of this, within those 3 months, I need a foundation that will match my skin tone. I don't like to keep my foundation for more than a year, so I usually just go to Sephora or MAC, and I get a tester of a darker foundation color so that I can match my skin in the summer, because I know I'm not going to use it for the rest of the year. So why am I going to spend $60 on a bottle that I'm not going to use the next year? Okay? So I don't remember what I'm using, I'm sorry, but I do recall it's a Bobbi brown Estee Lauder. I don't know, I'm sorry guys. So I just dip my brush in my little sample thing, and I kind of follow along the lines of the concealer, but I don't necessarily follow them exactly. I kind of go underneath them, around them, okay? So I'll show you what I mean. I like to dot it on, stipple it on. So I basically fill in the blanks. Wherever I didn't apply the concealer is where I will apply the foundation. So I follow along all those lines. My forehead is slightly tanner than the rest of my face. So, ew, so much makeup on. Sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, my forehead's slightly tanner than the rest of my face, so it's gonna look slightly ashy, but I'll show you what I do to cover that up. And then I just blend it all in. Next thing that I do is I swipe some powder over it using my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish Natural in dark. I use my brush from Quo, and I just kind of swipe it all over my face. It is super hard to do my makeup right now because I'm looking at a tiny mirror behind my camera, and I'm not wearing glasses or contacts, so it's super blurry. So I don't know if my face is blended. I like to put a little bit of bronzer over here, the sides of my forehead, just to darken it up because I can see that's a little bit ashy. I use Blackest Brown Matte Eyeshadow by Revlon. It's an eyeshadow, but I literally only use it for contouring and like as a bronzer, I guess. It looks like this. I don't know if they still have it. I bought this so long ago. So yeah, I just add a little bit on my face. Next thing I do is before I start my eyes, I like to put on my Great Lash brow gel just to kind of set my eyebrows in place so that I can properly apply some eyebrow pencil without it kind of smudging. So I like it to dry while I do my eyes, as I showed you guys in my last video. So I just put that all over. Don't mind my pimples. I broke out because I tried hair gel instead of brow gel because I was running out, and that is something you should not do. If you're at the end of your tube, either scrape off the last bits or buy a new one. Do not use hair gel. Maybe it's a hair gel I was using though, you never know. I use this color right here along with this one here as like a base for my eyes. Before I do that though, I like to put on some primer. This is an e.l.f. eye primer and liner sealer. I like to use this side to prime my eyes. Okay, I just rub that all over my eyelid. And then I blend it in with my finger. So then I just swipe my color with this cheap brush over my eyelids. Not the whole eyelid. I like to just kind of work with the actual lid, not up here. I then take a dupe of a very well-known MAC brush. I forget what it is though. I think it's a 227 or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a Coastal Scents brush. I will put the name of it in the down bar because I forgot what it's called. Next I have a small little palette that I use by, I think, Estee Lauder. The colors inside look like this. And I use a darker color, so I like to sometimes use this one and mix it with this. Or I just like to use this because I want like a less dramatic look. I like to make a little V, kind of C, backwards C, I don't really know, backwards C, and just kind of go all over, put edges in my eye, and then like that, okay. Then I like to add a little bit of shimmer because I used the lighter color today. So with this shimmer, I'm going to apply it with my Bobbi Brown Essentials eyeliner brush. And I apply Indian Wood by MAC. It is a glitter paint pot that I love. Now I do my eyeliner. I am using Black Noir by Loreal. We're almost done this look. Okay, so for my under eyeliner, I use my girl Sonia Kashuk's Carbon in Blackest Smudge. So this side has it, this side doesn't. Last thing I do to my face, like other than my eyebrows, is I apply some more of this Revlon matte shadow, and I just swipe it over my cheekbones. Like it's stuck in my cheekbones. I kind of lied, sorry. It's not the last thing I do to my face. The last thing I do to my face is my blush. So I'm going to be using Gentle by MAC. It has a slight shimmer to it, and I will be applying it with my Real Techniques brush. I like to smile when I do it. I do the apples on my cheeks. And upwards. Lastly, I do my eyebrows, and if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, you better watch my next YouTube video that I'll be posting. How can you not watch that though? Like, look at these brows. So that ties up my entire look. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching my video. So comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for my eyebrow tutorial so you can get your brows on point. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy my channel.